There's nothing like an Oscar nomination in the world to raise the profile of a difficult and small film. I mean, this is a film about a genocide that few people have heard of in another part of the world that we think of very infrequently. And the Academy nomination for The Act of Killing and now for The Look of Silence just massively raises awareness for the film.
Filmmaker Joshua Oppenheimer was inspired to make a pair of documentaries after bringing together two men for an interview. In the interview, they boasted about how many people they had killed during the late 1960s, when anti-communist Indonesians killed hundreds of thousands of their fellow citizens.
As they helped each other down this grassy embankment, the thought came to me, my God, it's as though I've wandered into Germany 40 years after the Holocaust, only to find the Nazis still in power. If the rest of the world had celebrated and even participated in the Holocaust, which accounts for their shamelessness with an outsider. And I noted there should be two films. One, trying to understand the performative aspect of this boasting. It was something more like performance than testimony, and performance is always intended for an audience. Who is their imagined audience? How do they want to be seen? How do they want to see themselves? How do they really see themselves? And that would lead to my first film, The Act of Killing. And the second film, what is it like for ordinary people, especially survivors, to have to live in such a regime, surrounded by the men who killed their loved ones? And that became The Look of Silence.
The Look of Silence focuses on a man named Adi who wants to confront the men who killed his brother.
We realized that once we found a way of doing that sort of safely, we realized that this would be a historic occasion, that he would be breaking half a century of silence and showing the kind of dialogue that needs to happen if there's going to be healing and change in Indonesia, but at the same time, it was pretty clear he would get threatened and elicit anger, that people would react angrily to him coming, that this could also be dangerous, but that those threats, precisely the danger, is what, if viewers could feel that and could feel why it's inevitable that perpetrators, when confronted and told you've killed my brother, would get angry in that way. If we can make the viewer feel that, we can make people feel this abyss of fear that's dividing everybody. And we can make visible the terrible way in which the past isn't past, it's present. It's right there, keeping people afraid, empowering perpetrators to threaten. So we had to create an occasion that would push us to the edge of danger. But it would have been an ultimate failure if violence had ever broken out.
Oppenheimer's The Look of Silence is that rare thing, a documentary in which the subject matter and the filmmaking are equally powerful and worthy of attention. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.